Our today's topic is economic activity in chapter 1 business studies. Three categories are there for economic activities, as I already explained you: business, profession, employment. So children, today I am going to explain you these three basic terms in business studies in chapter 1 under economic activities. Okay, so see, we are, you can see the activities. Yes. Now listen, children. There are three economic activities you can see on the slide. That is, one is business, second is profession, and third is employment. See the slide. Ice cream seller. He is selling, he is making, he is purchasing, exchanging of goods. That is business. Now profession. See, doctor, lawyer, teacher, CA, all are doing profession. Okay, now see the third one, employment. Work according to the terms and conditions of the employer will be termed as employment. Now you can see that there are the three basic different terms under economic activity: business, profession, employment. Business already I explained you yesterday, but today I am going to explain you one by one. See, features of business. Yesterday we completed economic activity, production or procurement of goods, sale or exchange of goods, dealing in goods and services, earning profits, uncertainty, risk factor. And yesterday I explained you all these points. Now today, comparison of business, profession and employment. See, my dear children, these three terms are under the head economic activity, but three of these have different concepts. First point, mode of establishment. How the business established? On the entrepreneur's decision. What he wants to do, what things he wants to make, what things he want to exchange or sell. So business is entirely the decision of entrepreneur. Now profession. Mode of establishment of profession is membership of professional body. How? See, doctors have different association. All India Medical Association. CAs have different, lawyers have different. So profession is according to the professional bodies. Now employment. What is the mode of establishment of employment? That is appointment order given by the employer to the employee. Next, nature of work. Nature of work. On the basis of nature of work, business means provide goods and services to the public. Exchange of goods and services. Now what is profession then? Profession means provide personalized expert services. Like CA, doctor, they are providing their expert services. Now employment. Employment means perform the work as per service contract. Whatever the employer is giving instructions or mention in the service contract, employment will follow, employee will follow that. Then third is qualification. See, my dear children, qualification or educational qualification. Business, no minimum qualification. Only the person should know the secrets, the methods, the ways of doing the business. But for profession, prescribed qualification training is necessary. Prescribed qualification means for a doctor, degree in medical, or a CA, qualification of CA, same. Profession means it requires prescribed qualification and training. Then employment. Qualifications required as prescribed by the employer according to the post. Yes, for commerce teacher, they required the teacher who can teach the commerce. Same for everyone. So in employment, the qualification is as prescribed by the employer or required for the job. Yes. Now third is reward or return. This is the main point of difference, my dear children. Reward or return. In business, the reward or the working will return in terms of profit. In profession, that is fees. In employment, that is salary or wages. Yes, children, be careful about that. See, if we are doing business, the amount which we are earning will be termed as profits. And the professionals or the doctor, CA, lawyer, they are earning will be termed as fees. And what about employment? Employer is giving salary. Okay, salary or wages will be reward or return of employment. In my opinion, this is the basic point of difference, because we cannot say that a doctor is earning profits. No, he is getting fees. He is charging fees from the patient for writing prescription. A lawyer is charging fees for giving consultation. Say, business will earn profits by selling, by exchanging. Professionals will earn fees by giving services or by giving consultation, and employees will earn salary or wages after doing jobs according to the contract. Yes. Now next, capital investment. Okay, I'll ask from you. In which we required highest capital? Yes, in business, capital requirement is highest, but it is based on the size of the business. If the business is of large scale, they required more capital. If business is doing on small scale, they required less capital. So capital investment is highest when we compare these three terms: business, profession and employment. Be careful. In business, highest capital required, but it is based on the size of the business. Yes, large size business will require more capital as compared to small scale business. So business requires highest capital in comparison of these three terms, but it is based on the size of the business. If they are doing business on large scale, they require more capital. Yes. See, Ambani requires more capital than a fruit seller. Yeah, it's depend on the size of the business than profession. Profession requires limited capital just for furniture or just for office setup, not more than it. Like doctors for setup of clinic, for furniture or some equipments or some machinery and tools. Same lawyer and CA, they require just little bit amount of investment, but less than business. Now employment. See, no capital requirement for employee. Why? Because employees work according to the conditions and contract letter of the employer. They don't have any requirement of capital investment. They just come, do their work and go. Then third, risk. Risk of loss by fire, loss by theft, loss by natural calamity. Risk of change in fashion, change in technology. This is the term of risk. Okay, business has highest risk. How we can say business has highest risk, my dear children? Because it invests more capital and the production of goods according to the choice of customers, fashion, technology that is changing very fast. You can see the business environment is dynamic. It is changing very fast. So highest risk is in business. Maybe due to competitors, maybe due to change in market conditions, change in government policies. Businessman has highest risk, my dear children. But in profession, there is little risk. Maybe the profession will work properly or not. Then last is employment. No risk. No risk of change in fashion technology. No risk of changing government policies. No risk of loss by fire, theft, etc. So employment don't have any risk, just they perform their work. Now transfer of interest. See, transfer of interest means business transfer easily from generation to generation. Yes. In business, the business is transferable easily. How? See, Ambani will give the business to his sons only, not to you, not to me. Same here. The business transfer from generation to generation. Okay, easily transferable. Now profession, not transferable. Less chances. Maybe doctor's son will be doctor only, but less chances. And in employment, no transferability. Because employment is a contract between employer and employee for the present one, not for the future. So see, my dear children, transfer of interest, you can see the slide. Transfer of interest means transfer of ownership, transfer of work in business that is easily transferable from generation to generation. In profession, less chances. Maybe CA's son will also be a CA. That in that case, that may be transfer. Name will be transferred. But in employment, that is not transferable. An employee cannot demand that in place of me, you can appoint my daughter. No. It's depend on the service contract. It depends on the employer. Now, next is code of conduct. See, in simple words, code of conduct means rules and regulations for required for performing the work. Now in business, no code of conduct is prescribed. What does it mean? No code of conduct means no strict rules and regulations are prescribed for the business. It's the choice of businessman. At what time he wants to open, at what time he wants to shut it down, at what work he wants to do. So everything is on choice of the entrepreneur. So no code of conduct, no rules and regulations, no strict rules and regulations required for business. But in profession, professional code of conduct should be followed. What is professional code of conduct? Yes, my dear children. So there are some professional bodies for every profession. Now they prescribed some rules, regulations, code of conduct of behavior, and professionals have to be follow it. Now employment. For employees, employer decides the rule. For employees, the code of conduct, rules and regulations. Everything decided by the employer or according to the service contract. Yes. Example. Yes. Example. See the example. Business, shop, factory, general store, McDonald's, industry, fruit seller, vegetable seller, milkman. Everyone is doing business. Okay. Now next profession. CA, legal, medical, professional, all are profession. We can give more examples of professionals, but CA, chartered accountant, doctors, lawyers, all are doing professions. Now employment. Employment means work according to the terms and conditions of the employer. Jobs in banks, insurance, government department, railway, teacher, bank employees, all are doing jobs, my dear children. Okay, now I am showing it in a comparison way. Comparison of business, profession and employment. Just all the 9 points in a tabular form. See, mode of establishment. Business is based on entrepreneur's decision. Profession's mode of establishment is membership of a professional body, and employment, it is a contract of employment. Nature of work. Business means provide goods and services to the public. Profession means provide personalized and expert service. Employment means work as per the contract. Teacher will do the work according to the contract. Qualification. Business don't require any minimum qualification. He just know what is he is purchasing, what is he is selling, what is the rate, etc. limited. But for profession, prescribed qualification is necessary. Like doctor should know how to write the prescription, what will be the prescription. Okay. Now employment, everything decided by the employer. Reward or return. Business reward is profit. Profession's reward is fees. Employment's reward is salary or wages. Now capital investment. Business capital investment is highest. Profession's capital investment is limited. And employment does not require any investment in the organization. Employees will come and go. They will perform their work according to the service contract. Risk. Business has highest risk, but it depends on the nature. Profession has limited risk. Employment, little risk or no risk. Then transfer of interest means transfer of business. Generation to generation. In business, it is possible. In profession, not possible. In employment, not possible. Code of conduct means rules and regulations. In business, rules and regulations are not prescribed. It's the choice of the businessman. Profession, it is prescribed by the professional body, and every professional has to follow the rules, the code of conduct which is prescribed. And for employment, rules and regulations, code of conduct, everything laid down by the employer. Example, shop, factory is the example of business. For profession, that is legal, means lawyer, doctors, CA, and in employment, that is jobs in banks, insurance, government departments, etc. Okay, my dear children, I will show you all the slides one by one again so that you can note down the headings. Okay, comparison of business, profession and employment. First is mode of establishment. Second is nature of work. Third is qualification. It is also a point. Qualification, reward of return. Just now I explain you in business, whatever earning will be there, that is termed as profit. In profession, that is termed as fees. In employment, that is termed as salary or wages. Capital investment. Business requires highest capital among these. But it is based on the size of the business. Profession required limited capital. They require for setup, for office, for furniture, for some tools, equipment, machinery. They require little bit capital. But in employment, no need of capital investment, my dear children. No need of capital investment. Okay? Risk. On the basis of capital investment, we can also detail that risk point. Because business has highest capital, that's why they have highest risk. Because profession required less capital, that's why they have less risk. But in employment, we are not investing anything. So there is no risk. Risk point 6. 7. Transfer of interest. Ownership transfer. Code of conduct. Business don't have any code of conduct. Profession they have according to their association. Employment according to their employees. And the last point is example. See, you have to write that comparison, total 9 points. Okay.